Topic 1. Boeing is facing legal challenges with the U.S. government seeking a guilty plea on fraud charges related to fatal airplane crashes, while also expanding operations through the acquisition of Spirit AeroSystems for $4.7 billion. The U.S. Department of Justice is pressuring Boeing to admit to criminal fraud charges related to 2 fatal crashes of the 737 MAX jet, offering a settlement. Boeing must decide whether to accept the proposal, which includes the oversight of Boeing's compliance with anti-stall techniques by an independent monitor. Meanwhile, Boeing has agreed to acquire major supplier Spirit AeroSystems for $4.7 billion, a move that appears to be part of efforts to enhance safety by gaining more control and oversight over its manufacturing processes. Topic 2. The French far-right party leads after the first round of legislative elections, potentially altering the political landscape in France, affecting the euro and stock markets. The National Rally, RN, in France has taken a strong lead in the first round of legislative elections, but the final outcome remains uncertain and will be decided in next week's runoff vote. RN's victory has dealt a blow to centrist President Emmanuel Macron, with the possibility of a far-right party forming the French government. This reflects the growth of far-right and populist parties in Europe, with figures like Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban already in power. The euro rose as the French far-right's victory was slightly less than expected, easing investors' concerns about RN's potential aggressive fiscal policies. Additionally, lower than expected U.S. inflation data has raised expectations that the Federal Reserve Fed may start cutting interest rates by the end of the year. Topic 3. Mt. Gox is set to release $9 billion worth of Bitcoin, which could significantly impact BTC prices and the cryptocurrency market. Mt. Gox, once the world's largest Bitcoin exchange before collapsing due to a 2014 hack, is set to return about $9 billion worth of Bitcoin to users after a decade, releasing approximately 141,000 Bitcoins into the market, about 0.7% of the total supply. The news has caused Bitcoin prices to drop, with investors concerned about the market impact of this large-scale refund. Some analysts expect many users to sell their Bitcoins to realize profits, while others believe selling pressure will be short-term as many users are long-term investors. Market liquidity is expected to absorb the summer sales, but macroeconomic factors like changes in the Fed's interest rate cut plans are also affecting Bitcoin prices. Topic 4. WestJet faces numerous flight cancellations affecting thousands of travelers due to an airline strike, with the strike ending after a deal was reached with mechanics. WestJet, Canada's second-largest airline, experienced unexpected strikes by aircraft mechanics after negotiations for a new collective bargaining agreement broke down, leading to hundreds of flight cancellations and delays over a long weekend in Canada. The mechanics went on strike on Friday evening, despite a binding arbitration directive from the Minister of Labour. WestJet recorded the most cancellations among major airlines worldwide over the weekend, canceling a total of 829 flights and disrupting the plans of about 110,000 travelers. The mechanics demanded $8 million more in wages in the first year of the first collective agreement than what the company offered. WestJet proposed a 12.5% wage increase in the first year and a compounded 23.5% increase over 5.5 years. The parties were set to meet again on Sunday with a mediator to resume negotiations. The Canadian Industrial Relations Board clarified that the Minister of Labour's arbitration request does not suspend the right to strike, which is legally allowed to continue until the arbitration process is completed. Latest reports indicate that WestJet and the Mechanics Union have negotiated a new contract, immediately ending the strike and allowing the airline to return 130 parked aircraft at 13 airports across